This microphone, and this microphone. I think we're good.
Let's try to make the world's spiciest chicken tenders. Chicken tenders.
I mean,
He made it. We didn't like it.
you kind of sought that out.
Hello, are you having a great day today? Well, not anymore. Here's some more fun facts guaranteed to ruin your day. Like this is sea pork because it looks like pork. They're tunicates because they have a jelly cover on them that acts like a tunic. This dude Michael once ate an entire airplane. He had an abnormally great digestive system. He ate 2 pounds of metal every day, including 18 bicycles, 7 TVs, beds, and a bunch of other stuff. Wombat poop is cube-shaped. They have really weird intestines. This is a bloodworm. They can kill things and attack humans. Their jaws are metal and they're connected to a venom supply, and they live in shallow water, so... Look at these northern lights. They're so pretty. Wrong. Northern lights are caused by charged particles from the sun flying at us at insanely high speeds, but then the Earth's atmosphere collides with them and then we get pretty lights. The different colors are different types of gas particles. Chinese hourglass spiders. That's not the face, it's the abdomen that looks like it's been cut in half. A guy named Carl once stuffed his wife Maria Elena's corpse with rags and then sewed her up using piano wire and coat hangers. He mummified her with silk and wax and then lived with her for 10 years. And then he tried to launch her into the sky so the radiation could revive her, but I don't think it worked. Hello, are you having—
But I don't think it worked.
Today we're testing how strong some headlights are. So we got a Nissan Altima versus a Honda Civic, and then versus a...
Tell me these are at least junkyard cars.
Let's go.
They should be.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do
So they're
3
broken
hits.
anyway.
1 really light, 2 medium, and
I
then
got
1
my
like
own-
really hard,
I'll
and we'll
see
see the
the
damage, and then we'll
maybe
compare
I will
to all
see it.
3. So here's 1,
But whenever Skyrim
and it already broke 2.
gets over here, we're gonna.
Okay,
All
so
three of
that's
us are gonna go in ours. My.
One for the
Halloween
Civic.
costume, get a picture taken.
2 and 3. Okay, it's not bad. Now for the Loretto. Here we go. 1. Oh god. 2 and 3. Okay. Civic wins, Ultima second, and Loretto last place. Today we're testing how strong.
Bro can't name a chair. Rigged. Bro, what are you doing? Bro just wanted an excuse to break stuff.
Did you know that crabs can make noise? Yeah, I had no idea until I got one.
Crab?
So Casper here is a Halloween moon crab, and they don't live in the water or anything. They dig in the dirt, but they do have to keep their gills moist. And so sometimes if you like put water on them, then they'll start to like moisten their gills, or if they'll like dip in water, you can hear it. It is the coolest noise ever. We'll see if he holds still. But it kind of sounds like but yeah, let's see. Isn't that so cool? It's not my feedback, it's him. Yeah, he's doing it. You wanna hold it? Isn't that so freaking cool? What?
So this next one here is called Hot Wheels by Sunwing Fireworks, and check it out. On the other side, there's this red base, and it actually spins, so it's like that. But apparently you just light this on the ground. All right, let's see what the Hot Wheels is all about. Oh my goodness. Look at that. That is one of the coolest fireworks I've ever seen.
We should get that in town.
Look at this thing.
That's a
It's like a
safety
flying saucer
hazard.
of a pearl.
Yeah, they
Oh
stand
my
next to it.
goodness, look at that.
It's fine. A few burn marks on it.
Man, that would be cool if that took off up in the air. Wow. Oh my God. Look at that thing spin. I think I found my new favorite firework. So this next one here is called...
That is such a massive safety hazard.
But it's cool as hell.
Yeah, but that is just begging for a lawsuit.
Do you also have a fear of man-made objects submerged in water? If so, welcome to hell. This is a dragon sculpture at the bottom of Lake Neuchâtel in Switzerland. They dumped a bunch of movie props down there. This is an underwater shark at the same lake. A submerged Jason Voorhees statue exists, and a submerged mine pit in Minnesota. Ocean serpent somewhere in France. And then there's whole underwater cities, like in Egypt, the Atlantis of the East in China, Venice Canal giant hands. It's closed now. Underwater nature preserve in Brazil. Heavy rains flooded it. Then there's this artist, Jason Taylor. He specializes in underwater museums. All his underwater statues become artificial reefs. He has thousands of sculptures in underwater museums. These museums are all over the world. If I for some reason was underwater and saw this, I'd poop myself. Also, Hereditary. Anyway, here's a sunken plane. A roller coaster. First ever underwater government meeting in the Maldives. The meeting was about climate change. Do you also have a fear?
Ironically. You can tell I'm fucking tired.
What?
Why does that kind of look like balls?
Bro. I'm dead. It gets hard after you let it
That's what
sit.
she said.
I don't even laugh on my own stuff. Quote unquote. Some of those things are funny.
I got a pulled pork sandwich and taffy at 11:30.
Barbecue. You got fucking milk.
Rocky Cristiano Cudado.
In a second, and look at this. But you add a mushroom, the more you do.
Not a slot job.
Man, that's a big dog. I think it's a great name, fool.
Dad.
Yeah, bud.
Well, I got in big trouble at school today.
Oh man, what happened?
Well, I was sitting in class in my chair, and the teacher asked Sarah, "What do we get from chickens?" And Sarah says, "Well, we get eggs." And the teacher says, "That's correct." And then the teacher asked Thomas, "Thomas, what do we get from pigs?" And Thomas says, "Well, we get bacon." And then the teacher says, "Well, that's correct." And then she asked me, and she said, "Donnie, what do we get from a big fat cow?" And
Yeah,
I said, "Well, teach, I think we get homework."
Hey, Shannon.
What?
Why does that kind of look like balls?
Bro. I'm dead. It gets hard after you
I want to hear this laugh again.
let it
That's what she said.
It wasn't funny at first, but then it immediately just flipped a switch in my brain and it was funny.
Release Majora's Mask 3D when they did that with the Ocarina of Time 3D.
To be honest. It's just different glass breaking.
At least that's near a dumpster or other broken glass.
It'll buff.
That's why that's dangerous. Oh, this fucking woman. I'm just reading the comments.
Well, she did find a siren.
Yeah. Why do I feel like I'm about to crash my ship into some rocks?
I need to show you this. I bought this electric piano from Wish and I plugged it in and I don't know, maybe it's just me. Something feels off. Yeah, it does that all. I tried turning it off and on again, but I can't really put my finger on it because I would die. I need to show you this. I bought...
Yeah, that's also a massive safety hazard.
Most noteworthy feature is that you don't need a key to lock this from the outside. After all, the name is Easy Lock. You just turn that knob. If you're concerned about a passerby locking it, you can disable that function by flipping that switch on the inside. Then it no longer works. And interestingly, if you flip that same switch while the deadbolt is extended, you can no longer use the key to open it from the outside. Essentially, it's a built-in night latch. So, let's assume this is not latched from the inside and see what it takes to pick it open. Then I'll take it apart and show you what impressed me so much about the build quality. I'm going to use this Z-bar as a turning tool and a multi-pick dimple flag. Click out of 1. Might have gotten something on 2. Click out of 3. Click out of 4. Nothing on 5 or 6. Back to the beginning. Nothing on 1.
More.
Click out of 2. Nice one. Nothing on 3, 4, 5. 6 is binding. Click there. And we got this open.
Alright, we've been going for literally basically an hour. I have to call it. I can't just spend the rest of our... We can't just spend the rest of our day reacting to TikToks. It's 20 minutes to noon. Okay, thank you for sending me TikToks. My favorite out of all of that, I actually really enjoyed the lockpicking one. Maybe it was the guy's voice. Maybe it was just how interesting it was. I don't think that was my favorite. This lady's cool. I like her. I don't like people trying way too hard to be funny, which is another reason why... Stop hitting me more. It's another reason... No, I'm just kidding. But this is the reason why this one doesn't click with me, because I don't like it when people try overly hard to be funny. Or, like, makes... Literally, this guy was just making strange noises for a minute, trying to be funny. And there's a point where there's a point where you look at it and go, okay, you're trying too hard. Until then, bye. Bye. You didn't see that.
You hit something.